and affordable, even for smaller business cards, old photos, Christmas cards.
This game very important. Not only will the winner be the district champion, but they get to continue their season up in Rustburg. Corey Flood trapped up top, gets it over to Rashad Wall. Wall puts up the shot. It's good. And the first bucket of the ball game, Rashad Wall. 30 seconds gone by here in the first. 2-0 Laurel Park. Batchelor with the ball on the wing. He gets the ball to the paint, puts up the shot. It's good. Christian Batchelor driving through the lane, scoring the bucket, and we're tied at 2. Jones with the ball. He works it out to Wall. Wall gets to the top of the key. Gets it into the paint, puts up another jump shot, and it's good. That time, Rashad Wall just getting great penetration and hitting the 10-footer. 6:50 on the clock. Laurel Park with a 2-point lead, 4-2. Laurel Park going to run a man-to-man tonight. Jason Wood turns around with a jump shot, and he scores the bucket. Jason Wood can hurt you from the inside if he gets the ball in the block. Not quite as tall as Rashad Wall, but very dangerous from the block. Eric Jones brings the ball up for the Lancers. Kicks it over to Corey Flood. Corey Flood looking inside. Laurel Park running a flex offense, trying to catch someone on a back pick. Rashad Wall shoots a three-pointer off the front of the rim. No good. And the rebound goes out to Ray Hilton for the Cougars. Both teams running a man-to-man defense and taking their time looking for the inside pass, looking to get penetration from the guards and get the ball into the post. Batchelor has the ball from Patrick County. He kicks it over to Hilton. Hilton gets into the paint, puts up the shot, and it's good. The double pump that time works for Hilton, and that gives Patrick County a 2-0 lead, a 2-point lead rather, 6-4 the score. Flood with the ball at the top of the key, gets it over to Wall. Wall fakes, gets it inside, puts up the finger roll layup, and it's good. And we're tied at 6. Rashad Wall so far with all 6 of Laurel Park's points. Reynolds shoots the three-pointer, no good. And Batchelor will be called for the push-off. That will be the first foul of the ball game on the floor, so it will be Laurel Park ball on the baseline. Jones dribbles in the lane, has a block from behind, but it goes off a Patrick County player, so it will be Laurel Park ball. And Jones inbounds it. Tony Carter with the ball. He gets it into the paint, puts up the shot off balance, no good. Rebound Flood, and Flood scores his first bucket of the ball game. Corey Flood had a great game the other evening, scoring, I think, 12 points and getting many rebounds. Corey Reynolds with the ball, works it over to Hilton. Hilton at the top of the key, pulls up, and he buries it. That's a three-pointer for Ray Hilton. And Patrick County takes a 1-point lead, 9-8. 4:35 remaining in the first. Rashad Wall with the ball at the wing. He's looking inside, gets it over to Corey Flood. Flood trying to work it into Carter, and that'll be a kick ball, so it will be Laurel Park ball. Rashad Wall pulls up from 3, and no good. Rebound, Darian Doss. Patrick County having a little trouble getting the ball at the court as Laurel Park throws a token pressure on. Batchelor from three-point land, no good. And Hilton's going to be called for the foul over the top that time. And it'll be Laurel Park ball. That's the second team foul for Patrick County. So far, Laurel Park with none. And Eric Jones with the ball. He tries to get to the high post, kicks it across to Flood. Flood over to Carter. And Rashad Wall has open space, shoots the jump shot. It's good. That's Wall from about 15. And Laurel Park takes a 1-point lead, 10-9. Christian Batchelor crosses over his dribble, puts up a shot, no good. Rebound knocked around, finally picked up by Rashad Wall. And Wall comes down 1-on-2, dribbles around, kicks it over to Flood. Nice pass. Flood can't get it to Paul. He gets his own rebound, throws it up strong. And Flood's going to be called for the push-off, going for the rebound. Good hustle that time by Flood. They got a little too aggressive with the elbow, so it will be Patrick County ball, and that's the first team foul for Laurel Park. Corey Reynolds bringing the ball up for Patrick County. Kicks it over. Hilton with the ball. He's looking inside. Opts to pull it back out to Batchelor. Batchelor throws it away. That time Jason Wood was coming off a pick. Apparently they got their signals crossed. Entrance pass goes to Corey Flood. Corey Flood kicks it back out to Slade. Slade from the wing kicks it over to Jones. Jones still trying to find someone inside. He gets a little penetration, puts up the jump shot, has it blocked by Corey Reynolds, out of bounds, and it will go off a Laurel Park player. So we'll have Laurel Park, Patrick County ball. And Hilton will bring the ball up for the Cougars. Works it over to Reynolds. Reynolds comes off the pick, looks inside the Wood on the give and go, and he has it blocked by Rashad Wall. Laurel Park playing great team defense that time around. Flood gets the entrance pass to Slade. Slade puts it up, can't get it to Paul. Rebound knocked around, finally picked up by Hilton. Hilton is surrounded, and he's going to draw the jump ball. It'll be Patrick County ball. Possession arrow going that way. And Patrick County will take over on their own baseline. 2:14 remaining in the first period. The score, 10-9. Laurel Park with a 1-point lead over the Cougars. Ray Hilton with the ball, kicks it over to Reynolds. Reynolds gets into the paint, puts up a shot, and Rashad Wall is going to be called for the block that time, stepping up. Corey Reynolds getting good penetration that time, and Wald making the effort to step up and take the charge. Apparently, referee thought he was moving, so Reynolds will go to the line, and he'll be shooting two. And Corey Reynolds hits 1 of 2 to tie it up at 10. Just under 2 minutes remaining in the first. Laurel Park with the ball. Patrick County still in a man-to-man. They work it up to Flood. Flood gets it back to Tony Carter. Carter gets it into Wall. Wall into the paint, puts the ball on the floor, and he loses it. And it's tied up. Another jump ball, and possession arrow still says Patrick County. So it'll be Patrick County ball. Red brings the ball up for the Cougars. He gets it inside the Wood. Wood with the turnaround, no good. Rebound, Doss. Doss works it back out to Reynolds, and Patrick County will start over. Working it around. And Corey Reynolds loses it off his shoulder, out of bounds. I'm sorry, that's Aaron Hill in the ball game. I called him Red. Tony Carter with the shot, and it's good from three-point land, and that will count. And that gives Laurel Park a 3-point lead, 13-10, 1:15 remaining in the first. Timeout on the floor as Patrick County substitutes some players. Hilton brings the ball up, kicks it over to Reynolds. Reynolds inside to Wood. Wood on Corey Flood, and he can't get it to fall. Rebound comes out to Hilton, and Hilton puts it up strong and scores the bucket. That brings the Cougars to within one, 13-12 the score, just under a minute remaining in the first. Laurel Park working the ball around. They get it out to Jones. Jones back to Carter. Carter dribbles around, gets it to Wall. Wall dishes it off. Jones from three-point land, no good. Rebound Corey Flood, and Flood puts up a shot, and he draws the foul. So Flood's going to go to the line. He'll be shooting 2 shots, 3 team fouls apiece for either team. 38 seconds on the clock, 1-point ball game. Laurel Park with a 1-point lead, 13-12. Laurel Park, a good free throw shooting club. That time Corey Flood can't get it to fall. I recall early in their first round of the playoffs against Bassett, Laurel Park shot 78%. Rashad Wall gets the ball off the rebound, has it stolen temporarily, puts up the shot in. He shook and baked it. That play didn't really get pretty until he left the ground. I thought he never had control of the ball, but he turned to the basket and took it up to the hoop. Hilton puts up a shot, no good. Rebound Batchelor. Batchelor puts it up. He muscles it in, and we've got a 1-point ball game again, 15-14. 8 seconds on the clock. Laurel Park is going to have to work it up. Jones almost throws it away, 4 seconds. And Jones is going to be called for a double dribble. 3 seconds on the clock. Patrick County chance to go ahead going into the corner, and he's going to be called for the travel. That's Aaron Hill, had trouble catching the ball. 2 seconds on the clock. Only 1 second expired before the Hill travel. Get the ball into Carter. Carter will throw up the last second shot. No good. And Laurel Park will go into the huddle with a 1-point lead at the end of the first. We'll go ahead and take a commercial break, and we'll be back right after this. You're watching Piedmont District High School basketball on the Southern Broadcasting Network.
You can have this.
The body is a sacred temple. It must be purified.
I will not touch the white man's poison, his drugs, his liquor.
Piedmont Trust Bank announces free checking. Normally, all of this time would be spent telling you all of the requirements to get that free checking. Well, Piedmont doesn't have any requirements. So we had to fill all of this time with something. Hope you enjoyed it.
It's our job at Martinsville Optical Company to make you look good and see well. For over 40 years, we've served the optical needs of folks of all ages. And we're up to date on fashion frames, too. And if you ever need repairs, just bring them by our Church Street office. Martinsville Optical Company, across from the Patrick Henry Mall, your hometown eyewear professionals.
On the afternoon of April 25, 1995, a huge fire began and will later destroy a large part of the former American Furniture Company complex off Starling Avenue. Several businesses suffered total losses. Birch Stone Insurance was the company that insured a number of those businesses, and several $1 million in claims have been paid. For the kind of insurance that provides peace of mind, count on Birch Stone Insurance since 1891, serving Martinsville, Henry County, and surrounding area.
Come into Subway and get 2 freshly made tuna sandwiches for just $3. Or go to those other places and get That's 2 freshly made 6-inch tuna subs for just $3. And no wonder it's the world's greatest tuna sandwich. We're talking about fresh baked bread, juicy tomatoes, green peppers, and onions on a tuna sandwich that can only be called the world's greatest instead of this. So come into Subway to get 2 freshly made tuna sandwiches for just $3. For a limited time, it's Subway.
Tired of racing around? Make your next pit stop at Speedway Center stores. Speedway Center, always a great stop for a bite on the go. Or relax and take a break. Fresh fried chicken, cold drinks, delicious snacks, or other goodies for the table tonight. Need gas? Speedway Centers are a quick stop for Exxon gas and oil. Speedway Center convenience stores and car washes with 5 handy Martinsville locations.
Right along on Night Beat, Tuesday evenings at 8:30 here on TV 57. Class Actions Monday night at 7 here on TV 57.
Welcome back to action. The score 15-14. Laurel Park with a 1-point lead over the Patrick County Cougars here in the finals of the Piedmont District Tournament. The winner of this game will be the Piedmont District Tournament champion and will join Fieldale Collinsville on a seat at the in the regional tournament. The winner of this game will play the Seminole champion. Run down some statistics for you. Scoring for Laurel Park, Tony Carter had 3, Corey Flood had 2, Rashad Wall led the Lancers with 10. For Patrick County, Corey Reynolds had 1, Ray Hilton had 7, Christian Batchelor had 2, and Jason Wood with 4. Rashad Wall, meanwhile, puts up the shot, no good. Rebound Reynolds. Reynolds goes on the attack. He works baseline, has nowhere to go, throws up a prayer, and it's knocked out. Picked up by Hill. Hill gets it back to Hilton. And Hilton gets into the paint. He puts up the shots and can't get it to fall. Rebound, Corey Flood. And Corey Flood comes down strong with that ball. Slade with a nice move to the hoop, and he's going to draw the foul. Oh, that's going to be a jump ball. That's on Corey Reynolds, getting a hand on the ball and tying up Slade. Patrick County ball. And Reynolds will bring the ball up for the Cougars. He works it over to Hilton. Hilton back to Hill. 1-point ball game. Reynolds will shoot the 3. No good. Rebound picked up by Slade. Slade kicks it over to Jones, and the Lancers will take over. Entrance pass almost broken up. Finally picked up by Rashad Wall. Wall works it back to Jones, and Laurel Park will take over, start over again. Corey Flood coming off the dribble, puts up the shot, no good. Rebound picked up by Hill. Hill throws across court to Batchelor. Batchelor pushes ahead to Reynolds, and Reynolds will slow it down and let Patrick County start the offense again. Hilton with the ball guarded by Wall. Hilton looking to go off a pick. He has nowhere to go, though. Hilton gets it over to Hill and gets it back. Wood has position inside. Patrick County can't get it to him. But they'll start over and work it around and try to reverse it. Hilton dribbles up, puts up the shot, no good. And Wood's going to be called for the push-off. That time he gave Corey Flood a little elbow to the back. Patrick County needs to look to get the ball into Wood. He had position a couple of times that time, and they never really got the ball even into position to get it to Wood. Laurel Park gets the ball into Wall. Wall dribbles through the lane, puts up the off-balance shot, no good. Rebound Flood, but he's going to be called for the over the back. And now there's 4 team fouls apiece. And Flood's going to have to take a seat on the bench. That's his second foul. Eccles will come in for him. Albert Eccles, number 34, seeing his first moments of the night here. 5:46 remaining in the second. Hilton with the ball for Patrick County, kicks it over to Reynolds. And Patrick County looking to run their offense again. Hill getting good position, not really an inside player. And Batchelor's pass goes off the backboard, and Laurel Park will pick it up. Not a lot of scoring going on here in the second period. 3 minutes into it. And so far, no one has put any points on the board. Shots up, no good. Rebound Hill. Hill pushes it ahead to Reynolds. Reynolds goes on the attack. Crossover dribble in front of Rashad Wall, but he can't get the shot to fall. So far, we've seen some good ball moves to the hoop, but no one has been able to get the ball into the basket in the second period. And Crabtree will enter the game for Laurel Park, and Junior Penn will enter the game for Patrick County, along with Darian Doss and Sean Smart. Christian Batchelor will inbound the pass for the Cougars. He gets it into Reynolds. Reynolds with the ball, works it out to, or has the ball rather, and he gets it to the paint, pulls it back out to Batchelor. Batchelor back to Smart. And Batchelor goes baseline. He's got a good quick step to the hoop. So far he hasn't been able to really hurt the Lancers that way. But he does make his way to the hoop pretty well, and he draws that foul on the floor. And that'll be the 6th team foul for Laurel Park. So from here on out, Patrick County will be in the bonus. Patrick County, a little trouble getting entrance pass in. They get it out. Wall steals it, but he dribbles it off his foot. So it will be, referees are having a discussion. It'll be Patrick County ball. Darian Doss works it over to Christian Batchelor. Batchelor from the wing. He's been able to get penetration. That time he almost traveled. Patrick County taking their time. Reynolds gets the ball into the paint, puts up the shot. It's good, and Patrick County takes the lead for the first time here in the second quarter. 16-15, still a 1-point ball game. And that's the first bucket here of the second quarter, almost midway through. Albert Eccles with the ball on the outside. He gets Carter. Carter gets away with the travel, puts up the shot. No good. Rebound Eccles. And Patrick County will walk away with it. Christian Batchelor goes baseline, gets it inside. Doss picks it up, puts up the shot. No good. Rebound Tony Carter. And neither team able to find the scoring touch tonight. Laurel Park with 15, 10 of which coming from Rashad Wall. Patrick County with only 16 on the night. Rashad Wall getting triple teamed. He gets it out to Crabtree. Crabtree shoots the 3, no good. Rebound Batchelor. Batchelor puts it ahead to Reynolds. Reynolds hits the easy snowbird layup. And that gives Patrick County a 3-point lead, 18-15. Rashad Wall gets the ball into the paint, puts up the shot, no good. Rebound, Tony Carter. Laurel Park with the ball on the baseline. They kick it out to Carter. Carter gets it into Wall. He's immediately triple teamed. He puts up the shot. No good. Rebound, Wood, but he loses it, and Corey Flood comes up with it, and he works it back out to Wall. Wall gives it up to the guard, and Laurel Park will start their offense once again. Laurel Park scoreless here in the second period. Entrance pass to Wall. Wall gets it inside, puts up the shot, and scores the bucket. And Laurel Park breaks the ice in the second period. 18-17 the score. Reynolds brings the ball up. Laurel Park still in a man-to-man. They get into Woods finally. Woods puts up the shot. In and out, no good. The rebound bounced around, picked up by Albert Eccles. 2 minutes remaining in the second period. Laurel Park down by 1. Patrick County with a 1-point lead, 18-17. And that ball's knocked out of bounds by a Patrick County player, so Laurel Park will retain possession. The entrance pass goes to Wall. Wall turns, puts up the shot underhand. He draws the foul. And that'll put Wall to the line to shoot 2. And that's the 16th foul for Patrick County now. So from here on out, both teams will be in the bonus for the remainder of the first half. And Rashad Wall with the opportunity to tie it up and then pull Laurel Park ahead. Wall, an excellent foul shooter. His first attempt is good. Both of these teams, good free throw shooting teams. And the games we've seen, I can recall Laurel Park shooting 78% from the foul line in the first ball game as Wall hits his first. And in the Foothill-Collinsville game, Patrick County shot right at 75%, if I believe I'm correct about that. So we've got 2 good free throw shooting teams here. Patrick County gets the ball inside. Hilton puts it up strong, can't get it to fall. He gets his own rebound, and good work that time by Ray Hilton. And Patrick County goes on a 1-point lead. 1:30 on the clock. Laurel Park gets it into Eccles. Eccles puts it back to Carter. And Rashad Wall from downtown. And that gives Laurel Park a 2-point lead as a three-pointer. 22-20 the score. 1:10 on the clock. Corey Reynolds puts up the shot, no good. Ray Hilton comes up with the rebound. Kicks it over. Rashad Wall finally picks it up. And the clock winding down. 30 seconds left on the clock, and knocked around, finally picked up by Laurel Park. It's going to be a jump ball. Possession arrow says Laurel Park, so the Lancers will have the opportunity to take the last shot of the ball game here with 30 seconds left on the clock. 22-20 the score. Laurel Park with a 2-point lead. Laurel Park in the past hasn't been prone to hold on to the ball for an entire 30 seconds. He gets the ball into Slade, and he has it blocked. He works it around and puts up another shot. Can't get it to fall. Rebound Wood. And Wood throws it away. It's picked up by Jones, and Jones has it blocked by Hilton. And what a turnaround we've got here. Patrick County with the ball. 10 seconds left on the clock. Reynolds with the ball. He's going to come off a pick. Kicks it over to Smart. Smart puts up the last shot. No good. And that's how it will end here in the second period. Laurel Park with a 2-point lead. The score 22-20. We'll go into halftime. We'll be back right after this with the second half of action. You're watching Piedmont District High School basketball on the Southern Broadcasting Network.
paperless and digital color processing from Hooker Printing. Combining computers and the latest color imaging equipment on the market today, Hooker Printing makes color copying fast and affordable, even for smaller quantities. Add color to business cards, old photos, Christmas cards. It's digital color processing from Hooker Printing, leading the way in personal and business printing services. Exclusively on AM 1450 and TV 57, it's Piedmont District High School basketball. Brought to you by your Speedway Centers, right on your way. That's Speedway. By Birch Hodges Stone Insurance, serving our area for over 100 years. By Martinsville Optical Company, across from the Patrick Henry Mall. By Subway, where fresh is the taste. Collinsville, Martinsville, Stewart. By Hooker Printing Company. Hooker Printing for all your printing needs. By Piedmont Trust Bank and by the Patrick County Family Practice.
Hi, I'm Mike McCall, and this is Tracy Price. We'd like for you to join us Tuesday afternoons for Poor Man's Guide to Sports Collectibles,
where we'll give you the opportunity to view some fascinating sports collectibles, give you a little information on them, and later on give you a chance to buy directly over the air.
It happens on Tuesday afternoons, 4 to 4:30, right here on SBN.
In the early morning of August 17, 1994, a destructive tornado touched down just south of Martinsville. Thankfully, there was no loss of life, but property damage was substantial. Claims representatives from Birch Hodges Stone Insurance were on the scene the next day. So far, claims of over $1.5 million have been paid. For commercial or any type insurance coverage, remember, Birch Hodges Stone has served our area for over 100 years.
Welcome back to Bassett High School. Midway through the tournament final, Laurel Park with a 2-point lead, 22-20 over Patrick County. Some first half statistics. Leading the scoring for Laurel Park is Rashad Wall with 17 points on the evening. Corey Flood put in 2, and Tony Carter put in 3, and that's about it. For Patrick County, leading the way is Ray Hilton. He has 9. Corey Reynolds has 3, Christian Batchelor with 4, and Jason Wood with 4. Not a lot of scoring there in the second quarter for either team. Patrick County shooting 3 for 15 from the field, and Laurel Park shooting 2 for 14 from the field. Both teams currently shooting 31% from the field on the half and 50% from the foul line. And Laurel Park with the 2-point difference right now, 22-20. And Patrick County with the ball. They kick it up to Christian Batchelor. He works it into Wood. And the ball's broken up by Slade. Slade brings it up the court for Laurel Park. He has a 2-on-1, puts it up with his right hand, has it blocked by Hilton. And Laurel Park's going to be called for a foul that time as Patrick County looked to go ahead on the block. That time Ray Hilton doing a good job getting back. Chris Slade took the ball across his body, tried to put it up with the right hand, and had it blocked ferociously by Hilton. And Hilton brings it up, gives it over to Corey Reynolds. Reynolds is going to give it back. Patrick County showing some patience on their offense. They're looking to get the ball into Jason Wood if possible. Laurel Park still in a man-to-man defense. That's what they like to run. Batchelor tried to get it into Doss, and Doss couldn't handle the pass, hit him high on the shoulder, and Laurel Park will take over. Entrance pass to Corey Flood. Corey Flood kicks it over to Slade. Slade with a push off and scores the bucket. A lot of contact, no call that time by the referee. And Laurel Park jumps out to a 4-point lead, 24-20. Just a minute gone by here in the third. And Hilton shoots the three-pointer, no good. Rebound, Corey Flood. Flood comes up with a lot of rebounds, both offensive and defense. Meanwhile, Jones gets into the paint. Patrick County falling asleep on defense, lets Jones dribble right from the wing and unabated to the hoop, and he extends the Laurel Park lead to 6, 26-20. And finally, Patrick County gets it into Wood. He has nothing to do with it. Gets it back to Batchelor. Batchelor shoots the 3, and he nails it. That's a three-pointer, 26-23 the score now. Christian Batchelor has not been shooting well on the tournament. had an off night against Fieldale Collinsville and has not had a good game from the field tonight either. But he opened it up that time with a three-pointer. 26-23 the score. Laurel Park works the ball up. Flood with the ball, gets it over the wall. Wall back to Jones. And Laurel Park still getting the ball, trying to get the ball in. They get it into Rashad Wall. Wall pulls up the jump shot, no good. Rebound Doss. Patrick County will take over. Down by 3, they get the ball to Hilton. Hilton loses it off his shoulder. Puts up the shot from inside the paint, and it's good. That time Hilton having some ball control problems, but worked out for him as he got into the paint and put it up. 1-point ball game. Patrick County looking to pressure a little bit. Laurel Park beats it that time. They get it to Tony Carter. Carter pulls it out to the point guard, Jones. Jones steps up to the three-point line, puts up the jump shot. No good. Rebound, Doss. And Reynolds will bring the ball up for the Cougars. He comes off a pick, kicks it over to Wood. Wood puts up the jump shot. No good. Rebound, Doss. Doss puts it up strong and scores the bucket. And Patrick County jumps out to another 1-point lead. Patrick County's going to run the pressure here, looking to trap Jones. Carter brings it up. They want to get the ball in the wall. They kick it up to Corey Flood, and Laurel Park defeats the zone pressure. Carter gets the ball up, puts it from the block, and it's good. And that gives Laurel Park the lead again. We're fighting back and forth. 28-27 the score. The Lancers with a 1-point lead. Both teams running a man-to-man exclusively tonight. They haven't done much of anything else. Patrick County gets the ball into Wood, who goes baseline and scores the bucket. And Patrick County jumps out again, 29-28. Tony Carter picks up his dribble, has a little trouble, has it stolen by Doss. Doss saves it, but Carter comes back with it. And they get it to Wall. Wall gets it across the line. He's going to take it to the hoop. He stops on a dime and shoots the bucket. What a play by Rashad. He is taking that right to the rim. An incredible athletic ability, stopping right at the dotted line. All around great play by Rashad Wall, using his head and his physical abilities. Hilton gets the ball inside, puts up the shot, it's good. That time Ray Hilton came off a pick, went baseline. And Batcher is going to come up with the steal, but he kicked that ball, so it'll be an indirect kick and the ball out of bounds. Laurel Park with it. They get the ball up to Slade. Slade kicks it ahead to Wall. Wall almost has it stolen from behind. He's going to be trapped on the baseline. And he kicks it ahead. Tony Carter loses it out of bounds, but the referee says it went off Hilton, so it will be Laurel Park ball. Patrick County with a 1-point lead. Laurel Park with possession. 3:42 on the clock. Entrance pass goes to Flood. Flood kicks it over to Carter. And Slade goes baseline, and he almost has it blocked. He's going to draw the foul. So Slade will go to the line. He'll be shooting 2 shots. Chris Slade's been relatively quiet tonight. No points in his first trip to the line. Albert Eccles enters the game for Laurel Park. Corey Flood will take a seat on the bench. Flood not with a lot of scoring either. He has 2 points on the day, but I believe 6-7 rebounds. And Slade scores his first bucket of the game. That ties it up at 31. 3.5 minutes remaining in the third. And Slade hits them both. Laurel Park now looking to show a little pressure. And Patrick County gets in the hands of Reynolds. Reynolds looking inside for Wood. Wood guarded by Tony Carter, rather. That's kind of a mismatch down there. Patrick County tries to get it into Wood this time, can't do it. And that time they had Wood isolated on Carter. Carter, a good defensive player, but giving up about 6 inches and probably 40 pounds to Jason Wood. Hilton gets the ball into the paint, puts up the shot, and he can't get the shot to fall. It'll be a foul on Carter on the floor. And Wood gets the ball, that's fine. Darian Doss had the ball and shot it from the elbow and gives Patrick County a 1-point lead again. And the lead keeps changing hands. Eccles brings the ball up. He's trapped on the sideline. He gets ahead to Carter. Carter pulls up from the block. No good. Rebound's knocked around, and that foul's going to go against Rashad Wall for over the back. That'll be Wall's first foul of the ball game. Or rather, that's going to go against Albert Eccles. Thought the foul had gone against Wall, but it will be Albert Eccles, and it'll be his first foul of the ball game. Reynolds gets the ball out. Hilton with the ball in the corner, looks inside, nothing there, and gets it out to Reynolds. Reynolds will start it over. A lot of congestion there in the middle for Patrick County. Reynolds gets it into the paint, puts up the shot, scores the bucket, and the horn. He'll go to the line, and he'll have the opportunity to complete a three-point play. That gives Patrick County a three-point lead. Hilton can extend that to 4. And with that, Laurel Park's going to take a timeout. What a game we've got so far. Patrick County upsetting Fieldale Collinsville earlier in the tournament. And right now, 3 points rather ahead of Laurel Park. So far, both teams having kind of an off night shooting. A little bit better point production here in the third period. A little bit more spread out here for Laurel Park. Both Eric Jones and Tony Carter both on the boards, as well as Chris Slade scoring 2 free throws, and Rashad Wall with 2 points. Earlier at the end of the second half, Laurel Park had only 3 scores. Laurel Park had only 3 scorers. Rashad Wall and Tony Carter and Corey Flood were the only ones to do anything here in Patrick County, of course, with fairly even scoring. Most of their points coming from Ray Hilton. He already has 15 on the night. And the score, 35-32. Hilton will be at the line. Two and a half minutes remaining in the third. Ray Hilton's first attempt off the back of the rim, no good. Rashad Wall with the rebound. And Jones brings the ball up for Laurel Park. Dallas Hairston into the game for Laurel Park. We haven't seen a lot of him in the tournament. Rashad Wall puts up the shot, no good. Rebound, Batchelor. Two minutes on the clock. Patrick County with the ball. They kick it out to Batchelor. Batchelor back to Hilton. And Hilton dribbles around the end. Looks inside for Wood. Not anything there. He'll try again. He gets into the paint, pulls it back out. Corey Reynolds with the shot. No good. Rebound, Wall. Wall gets it out to Slade. Slade kicks it back out to Jones, and Laurel Park will start over. They're running two high post players with Rashad Wall and Corey Flood at the posts, and Rashad Wall scores the bucket. Batchelor with the ball, works it over to Hilton. Hilton looking inside. Wood now being guarded by Corey Flood. And Patrick County with a 1-point lead, content to pull Laurel Park. They've dropped back into a zone, and they want Laurel Park out of that zone. And that's what's going to happen. Laurel Park's going to match up in a man-to-man. Corey Reynolds with the ball at the top of the key. He works it out. Patrick County gets it into Hilton. He's going to have to pull it back out. Laurel Park playing good team defense that time. That ball went off Ray Hilton. I saw it from up here. Hilton said no, but I'm going to have to agree with the referee on that one. That's a turnover for Patrick County. And Laurel Park will have the last shot of the third period. 20 seconds on the clock. Jeff Slade at the wing. He gets it into Wall. Wall from the paint. Spin move. He draws the foul. That'll go against Batchelor. And Rashad Wall go to the line. He'll be shooting 2. That's Batchelor's second foul. He'll take a seat on the bench. He's replaced by Sean Smart. Rashad Wall hits his first. Wall looking pretty good from the free throw line so far. He's 4 for 4. And Wall's going to take a seat on the bench. Albert Eccles comes into the game for him. 9 seconds on the clock. Patrick County with the ball, down by 1. And Corey Reynolds is going to bring it up against the pressure. He gets it ahead to Hilton. Hilton's going to have a shot. He shoots from 3. No good. Rebound, Billy Flood. And that will end the third period, and we've got a tight one. Laurel Park with a 1-point lead, 36-35 over Patrick County. We're going to go ahead and take a commercial break, and we'll be back with the fourth period of play here from Bassett High School. You're watching Piedmont District High School basketball on the Southern Broadcasting Network.
Want to hear more about free checking at Piedmont Trust Bank? Give us a call at 632-2971 or visit any of our 6 local offices.
Come into Subway and get 2 freshly made tuna sandwiches for just $3. Or go to those other places and get... That's 2 freshly made 6-inch tuna subs for just $3. And no wonder it's the world's greatest tuna sandwich. We're talking about fresh baked bread, juicy tomatoes, green peppers and onions on a tuna sandwich that can only be called the world's greatest instead of this. So come into Subway to get 2 freshly made tuna sandwiches for just $3. For a limited time, it's Subway.
It's our job at Martinsville Optical Company to make you look good and see well. For over 40 years, we've served the optical needs of folks of all ages. And we're up to date on fashion frames, too. And if you ever need repairs, just bring them by our Church Street office. Martinsville Optical Company, across from the Patrick Henry Mall, your hometown eyewear professionals.
Welcome back to action. Laurel Park with a 1-point lead over Patrick County, 35-36 the score. Laurel Park with the ball. They inbound it to Slade. We'll go ahead and run down the third quarter statistics at the end of the third. During the third period, rather. Eric Jones scored 2. Tony Carter with 4. Jeff Slade with 2, and that shot missed by Laurel Park. And Rashad Wall with 6 points. Leading the Patrick County Cougars, Ray Hilton with 6 points during the third quarter. He has 15 on the night. Christian Batchelor had 3. Jerry Doss with 4. And Jason Wood with 2. Jones buries it from the outside, and he goes to ice for Laurel Park. 38-35 the score. 3-point ball game. Attempt is no good, but he draws a foul. He'll go to the line. He'll be shooting 2 shots. That's the 5th team foul for Laurel Park. So they've only got one more to give before they go, before Patrick County will go into the bonus. Patrick County's sitting nicely with only 2 team fouls. That's also the 3rd foul for Corey Flood. So Corey's going to have to watch himself. And Wood hits his first attempt. Wood hits them both. 1-point ball game, 38-37. Patrick County looking to show pressure here, looking to trap the ball around half court. Laurel Park reverses it, gets to Rashad Wall. Rashad Wall with a nice looking pass to Corey Flood. Rashad Wall is the total package. That time getting the ball into the paint, seeing Corey Flood, and dishing it off under the pressure. 40-37 the score. 3-point ball game. Entrance pass to Wood. Nice play that time. Corey Reynolds finding Wood on the pick and roll. And Laurel Park this time gets the ball to Rashad Wall at the center of the court. He's going to have to dribble it across the court himself. He kicks it over to Jones. Jones will shoot the 3-pointer. No good. Rebound knocked out of bounds, and it will be Laurel Park ball. On the other end, nice play that time by Patrick County, running the pick and roll. Getting Wood underneath the zone, or underneath the defense that time for the easy layup. Rashad Wall with the 3-pointer. No good. Rebound Reynolds. Hilton with the ball, kicks it over to Reynolds. Reynolds gets instructions. Laurel Park still in a man-to-man. Patrick County gets the ball into Wood, and he draws the foul. And that will be the 16th foul for Laurel Park. From here on out, they're in the bonus. And that's also Corey Flood's 4th foul, so he's only got one more before he's out of the game. He's going to have to take a seat on the bench. Albert Eccles entering the game for him. 5:16 remaining, a lot of time left in this ball game. Batchelor shoots the ball from the outside, no good. Rebound knocked out of bounds. Eccles and Rashad Wall both going for it. And Patrick County will get another shot at it. Entrance pass to Doss. Doss comes up with it. Shots up, it's good. Corey Reynolds. And Slade beats the pack up the court, and he draws the foul and scores the bucket. And now Jeff Slade will have the opportunity to complete a 3-point play. 42-41 the score. Laurel Park with a 1-point lead. Foul that time going against Darian Doss. That's his first in the ball game. And Slade hits him. Hits the shot, 43-41. Pass Batchelor wide open. He can't get it to fall. That time tried to shoot the ball before he came down with it. And Laurel Park with the ball. They get it to Eccles. Eccles kicks it over to Jones. Jones shoots it from 3. And Laurel Park looking to run away now. 46-41 to score. 5-point ball game. Reynolds brings the ball up. He kicks it over to Doss. Doss gets it inside to Wood. Wood puts up the shot. He gets it to fall. And he draws the foul. So Wood will go to the line. He'll have an opportunity to complete a 3-point play. And Patrick County also in the bonus. Three-point ball game, 46-43. Wood with the opportunity to pull Patrick County to within 2 here. And Wood once again is solid from the foul line. Patrick County is going to take a timeout. And what a ball game we've got here. We're going to go ahead and take a commercial break. And we'll be back right after this. 4:13 on the clock to score. 46-44. Laurel Park with a 2-point lead. We'll be back with the remainder of action right after this break. You're watching Piedmont District High School Basketball on the Southern Broadcasting Network.
Why settle for this when you can have this? Why settle for anything less than digital color processing from Hooker Printing? Combining computers and the latest color imaging equipment on the market today, Hooker Printing makes color copying fast and affordable, even for smaller quantities. Add color to business cards, old photos, Christmas cards. It's digital color processing from Hooker Printing, leading the way in personal and business printing services. Your 5 area Speedway centers have some great February specials for you. You can still get your Speedway travel mug for just $1.19 and then refills all year for just 25 cents. Grill specials, hot dog combo, $1.69. BLT sandwich, $1.19. And sausage gravy biscuit, 69 cents. Play the newest lottery games and K1 kerosene available at all right on your way. Speedway Centers.
Piedmont Trust Bank announces free checking. Normally, all of this time would be spent telling you all of the requirements to get that free checking. Well, Piedmont doesn't have any requirements. So we had to fill all of this time with something. Hope you enjoyed it.
It's our job at Martinsville Optical Company to make you look good and see well. For over 40 years, we've served the optical needs of folks of all ages. And we're up to date on fashion frames, too. And if you ever need repairs, just bring them by our Church Street office. Martinsville Optical Company, across from the Patrick Henry Mall, your hometown eyewear professionals.
On the afternoon of April 25th, 1995, a huge fire began and will later destroy a large part of the former American Furniture Company complex off Starling Avenue. Several businesses suffered total losses. Birch Hodges Stone Insurance was the company that insured a number of those businesses, and several $1 million in claims have been paid. For the kind of insurance that provides peace of mind, count on Birch Hodges Stone Insurance since 1891, serving Martinsville, Henry County, and surrounding areas.
Come into Subway and get 2 freshly made tuna sandwiches for just $3. Or go to those other places and get... That's 2 freshly made 6-inch tuna subs for just $3. And no wonder it's the world's greatest tuna sandwich. We're talking about fresh baked bread, juicy tomatoes, green peppers and onions on a tuna sandwich that can only be called the world's greatest, instead of this. So come into Subway to get 2 freshly made tuna sandwiches for just $3. For a limited time, it's Subway.
Tired of racing around? Make your next pit stop at Speedway Center stores. Speedway Center, always a great stop for a bite on the go. Or relax and take a break. Fresh fried chicken, cold drinks, delicious snacks, or other goodies for the table tonight. Need gas? Speedway Centers are a quick stop for Exxon gas and oil. Speedway Center convenience stores and car washes with 5 handy Martinsville locations.
right along on Night Beat, Tuesday evenings at 8:30 here on TV 57. Class Actions Monday night at 7 here on TV 57.
Welcome back to action. 4:13 on the clock. 2-point ball game. 46-44. Tony Carter runs the baseline, gets it inside to Jones. Jones loses it, but he gets it right back. And Tony Carter tries to push it up. He gets it ahead to Slade. Slade has the open lane, kicks it across the wall. Wall loses on the floor, picks it up, and he draws the foul. And now that'll be a jump ball. And the Laurel Park crowd doesn't like that, but that was too far away for me to tell. And it will be Patrick County ball, down by 2, 46-44. Hilton with the ball, works it off, gets it back to Reynolds. Laurel Park now in the zone. They haven't played much zone all evening. Reynolds gets the ball out. Patrick County brought him out of the zone last time Laurel Park went into it. But now Patrick County down by 2 is in the position where they do have to score eventually. They're not going to be in a hurry to do it. And Laurel Park finally pulls out into a man-to-man. Shots up, no good. Rebound Batchelor. Batchelor puts it up strong, can't find it. Wood gets the rebound, has it top of the wall. And Hilton and Flood go for the ball, and it's a jump ball. And this time possession here says Laurel Park. Entrance pass. They finally get it out to Rashad Wall. Rashad Wall ahead of the break, pulls it up. Didn't have control of the ball. This time the ball's almost stolen. Picked up by Jones, though. 2:45 on the clock. Laurel Park with a 2-point lead. Jones gets it into the paint, kicks it out to Wall. Wall puts up the jump shot. No good. Rebound, Hilton. And Hilton off on a break. He'll slow it down, give it to Reynolds. Reynolds pulls it back out, looks around. 2.5 minutes left. Patrick County down 2 with the ball. Reynolds gets it up and puts up the shot. Has it blocked way out of bounds. And a little contact that time. No call. It'll be Patrick County ball. Batchelor screening the ball out of bounds. Entrance pass picked up by Reynolds. Reynolds back to Batchelor. Batchelor wide open from 3. And he gets it to Laurel that time. Patrick County takes a 1-point lead, 47-46. And Rashad Wall draws the foul. That time he had Patrick County on their heels, and Batchelor was forced to foul him rather than give up the shot. 1-point ball game. Patrick County, 1-point lead. Rashad Wall, excellent free throw shooter at the line. And he ties it up. It's tied at 47. And he hits them both. Laurel Park, 1-point lead, 48-47. 2 minutes remaining in the fourth. Patrick County brings it up. They kick it ahead to Wood. Wood pulls it back out. He gets it to the lane, puts up the shot. Can't get it to fall. Rebound, Corey Flood. And Laurel Park will take over. 1-point lead, 48-47. Tony Carter with the ball. He's going to call timeout. Laurel Park's going to take some time and think about it. We'll go ahead and keep it here. 1:41 left on the clock, and what a turn of events we've got right now. Laurel Park with 1 point ahead by 2 points. And Christian Batchelor hitting the three-pointer. And then some turnovers, and Rashad Wall coming back, hitting both free throws. And that's why, with 1:41 remaining in the fourth, Laurel Park with a 1-point lead. And this is going to be another close one. Patrick County, of course, no stranger to close ball games, defeating Field Oak Collinsville in the semifinals on the last second shot. 1-point ball game. It just doesn't get any closer or more exciting than that. But it might tonight, because we're in the finals, and we've got a 1-point ball game again with 1:41 remaining. It'll be Laurel Park ball. They're going to look to not necessarily burn time off the clock, but they're going to be very selective with this possession. They don't want to turn the ball over, and they don't want to take any bad shots. They're going to take as much time as it takes to get a good shot here. So far, Patrick County hasn't come up with a lot of steals, hasn't been able to pressure the ball very well. And Laurel Park will inbound the ball. Patrick County not looking to pressure the ball inbounds. Okay, they will put a little pressure on it. Entrance pass to Wall. And Wall dribbles across. He's working against Batchelor. He kicks it back to Tony Carter. Carter dribbles around. And Laurel Park running a kind of a wheel with two high posts. And that's what they're going to do. They're going to weave around and take some time off the clock. Look for the good shot if they have to. Rashad Wall drawing a double team that time. And Hilton's going to be called for the foul. And when you're down, having to foul Laurel Park, not really, I'm not going to say it's not a good tactic, but has not been successful. That's only the 5th team foul, so Patrick County still with 1 to give. Laurel Park, a good free throw shooting team, and they've been nothing but ice down the stretch in the last 2 games we've seen against Bassett and Magna Vista. And Eric Jones to the line. Or not to the line, rather. I just said they have 1 foul to give. So it'll be Laurel Park ball with the ball on the sideline. And Patrick County is going to take a timeout. With that, we'll go ahead and take a timeout. The score, 48-47, 109 remaining in the fourth. We'll be back with the remainder of action here from Bassett High School. You're watching Piedmont District High School basketball on the Southern Broadcasting Network.
Why settle for this when you can have this? Why settle for anything less than digital color processing from Hooker Printing? Combining computers and the latest color imaging equipment on the market today, Hooker Printing makes color copying fast and affordable, even for smaller quantities. Add color to business cards, old photos, Christmas cards. It's digital color processing from Hooker Printing, leading the way in personal and business printing services. Exclusively on AM 1450 and TV 57, it's Piedmont District High School basketball. Brought to you by your Speedway Centers, right on your way. That's Speedway. By Birch Hodges Stone Insurance, serving our area for over 100 years. By Martinsville Optical Company, across from the Patrick Henry Mall. By Subway, where fresh is the taste. Collinsville, Martinsville, Stewart. By Hooker Printing Company. Hooker Printing for all your printing needs. By Piedmont Trust Bank and by the Patrick County Family Practice.
Hi, I'm Mike McCall, and this is Tracy Price. We'd like for you to join us Tuesday afternoons for Poor Man's Guide to Sports Collectibles,
where we'll give you the opportunity to view some fascinating sports collectibles, give you a little information on them, and later on give you a chance to buy directly over the air.
It happens on Tuesday afternoons, 4 to 4:30, right here on SBN.
In the early
9 on the clock, 48-47. Laurel Park, 1-point lead and the ball. From here on out, both teams will be in the bonus. Patrick County giving up their 16th foul. So from here on out, we'll be shooting. Patrick County that time just looking to get into the bonus so they can have the shooting situation if necessary. I'm not certain they'll go for the foul here. Laurel Park been able to hold the ball fairly well. And Jones goes baseline. He kicks it back out to Slade. Slade will dribble it out, find the guard. And Tony Carter with the ball. He's not the man you want to foul. And they get into the hands of Rashad Wall. Another, probably the second least Lancer you want to fall. 45 seconds on the clock. And he gets it out to Jones. Jones running the point. Jones so far of the Laurel Park guards has been one of the most inconsistent free throw shooters, and he'll go to the line. This will be 2 big free throws for Eric Jones. Corey Reynolds picking up the foul. Eric Jones shooting 1 and 1. Not a lot of fouling going on here. Both teams with just 7 fouls. And 2 of Patrick County's, or 3 of Patrick County's rather, have been somewhat intentional. And we'll go ahead and Patrick County's going to take a timeout, try to ice Jones a little bit. We'll go ahead and keep it here. Looking at some statistics so far, leading the way in the ball game is Rashad Wall. He's totaling 26 points. Rashad Wall with 26 points already. He's a little bit under his average. He had 17 first half points, 10 coming in the first quarter. And he, of course, leading the way. Leading the way for Patrick County so far has been Ray Hilton. He's got 15, but he's been scoreless here in the 4th period. Patrick County without a lot of point production here in the 4th. They've only scored 5 points. Jason Wood, the only one scoring more than 1 bucket. He's got, I'm sorry, only 5 points outside of Jason Wood is what I meant to say, but Jason Wood now with 7 points in the ball game. And Laurel Park will be shooting here. Jones to the line. Jones, a good free throw shooter, but he's been inconsistent down the stretch in the tournament. Not quite as consistent as Rashad Wall or Tony Carter. Hitting the front end of that 1-and-1. And equally big, or almost equally big, is the second one. This will still be a 1-possession ball game. And he misses the second one. That is a big turnaround. That gives Laurel Park a 3-point lead. 50-47 the score. Or a 4-point lead, rather. Hilton with the ball, gets it in, scores the bucket right away. And Patrick County calls timeout. That is a big turnaround. That's the biggest mental breakdown for Patrick County. Probably the biggest mistake of the season so far, letting Rashad Wall into the paint. And with the easy putback, the worst possible thing that could have happened in that situation. Had Jones hit that, it still would have been a 1-possession game. Still would have had the opportunity to shoot the 3-pointer. But now Laurel Park went ahead by 4, 2 possessions. Hilton took it right to the hoop, though, bringing Patrick County back to within 2. So now Patrick County with the difficult task of covering the inbound pass and having to either steal the ball or foul the Lancers. Laurel Park more than likely trying to get the ball into the hands of Rashad Wall. He's a sure-handed big target who can shoot free throws. A good weapon to have right now. And they'd probably like to have Tony Carter handling the ball. He's also a very good free throw shooter. Patrick County, of course, would like to deny the entrance pass right here. That's probably that's going to be their first thing to do. 15 seconds on the clock. It's crunch time. The winner of this ball game goes on to regionals and will be the Piedmont District Tournament champion. Hildo Collinsville, the Piedmont District season champion. And Tony Carter will inbound the ball for Laurel Park. He looks ahead, gets to the Wall, and Wall draws the foul on Batchelor. And Rashad Wall with the chance to seal it here. 2-point lead. Rashad Wall hitting both here would bring it back to a 2-possession ball game. Rashad Wall, nothing but net all evening. He's been perfect from the free throw line. And it's a 2-point ball game. Darian Doss takes a seat on the bench. It's do or die now for both teams. Laurel Park with the advantage, 51-49. And Wall misses. Batchelor comes up with the rebound. Patrick County with another opportunity to hit the last shot. Reynolds gets the ball out to Doss. Doss looks inside. Patrick County with a costly turnover. Costly turnover that time by Patrick County, and Laurel Park will take a timeout. Patrick County had a lot of time on the clock looking for the inbounds pass, going for 2 that time. Mature decision trying to get the ball inside by Patrick County. 4 players touching the ball in that sequence. No one looking just to jump up and shoot a long-distance three-pointer, but unfortunately they lose it out of bounds, and Laurel Park will have the ball. And Patrick County in the same predicament as they were 15 seconds ago. However, they've only got 4 seconds now to either steal the entrance pass or foul the player right away. Unfortunately, for Patrick County is Laurel Park, excellent from the free throw line. They've got a big target in Rashad Wall. They can inbounds the pass to Rashad Wall at will. Patrick County going to have to come up with a big play here. Laurel Park right now saying to themselves, no mistakes. With Laurel Park right now, Coach Scott telling everyone, hold that ball. No mistakes. And they're going to run almost the same play. Rashad Wall will be double teamed by Darian Doss and Christopher Batchelor, and he gets it easily. He's fouled immediately by Doss. That time Rashad Wall easily got open. I'm not certain that Patrick County hadn't just given up on stealing that ball and just went for the steal as quickly as possible. And Rashad Wall with the opportunity to seal it right here. 2 free throws would seal it. He missed his first attempt of the open-ended 1-and-1 on his last try. That's been the only free throw he's missed all evening. And he buries that one. 3-point ball game. Rashad Wall hitting this one would seal it for the Lancers. And he hits it. 4-point ball game. The Laurel Park Lancers will be going to Rustburg. They will face the Seminole District Champion, Fort Collinsville, also going as Laurel Park wins the Piedmont District Tournament in exciting fashion by a score of 53-49 the final. What a game we had tonight. We've had a great tournament. We're going to go ahead and take a commercial break, and we'll be back with a final word, statistics, and the awards ceremony coming up right after this. You're watching Piedmont District High School basketball on the Southern Broadcasting Network.
Want to hear more about free checking at Piedmont Trust Bank? Give us a call at 632-2971 or visit any of our 6 local offices.
Come into Subway and get 2 freshly made tuna sandwiches for just $3. Or go to those other places and get... That's 2 freshly made 6-inch tuna subs for just $3. And no wonder it's the world's greatest tuna sandwich. We're talking about fresh baked bread, juicy tomatoes, green peppers, and onions on a tuna sandwich that can only be called the world's greatest instead of this. So come into Subway to get 2 freshly made tuna sandwiches for just $3. For a limited time, it's Subway.
It's our job at Martinsville Optical Company to make you look good and see well. For over 40 years, we've served the optical needs of folks of all ages. And we're up to date on fashion frames, too. And if you ever need repairs, just bring them by our Church Street office. Martinsville Optical Company, across from the Patrick Henry Mall, your hometown eyewear professionals.
Now open, Easy Stop convenience store in Subway, joining forces to bring you the best of both. Subway serving lunch, dinner, and breakfast, and Easy Stop for your gas, diesel, and lottery scratch tickets. Easy Stop featuring Exxon gasoline, and with any super unleaded fill-up, get any foot-long sub from Subway at the 6-inch price. Both open 6 a.m. until midnight. Easy Stop and Subway at 937 East Church Street.
Pauline Lawson invites you to her world of beautiful furniture and fabrics at Lawson's Decorating and Home Furnishings. Quality furniture from manufacturers like Park Place, Huntington House, W.A. Allen & Company, and Madison Square. Thousands of fabrics from which to choose for custom-made draperies, bedspreads, window treatments, upholstery, and wall coverings. All at tremendous savings and some wonderful accessories. Lawson Decorating and Home Furnishings. Business 220 North.
My name is Dr. Matthew Zane Hill. I'm a chiropractor here in Martinsville, across from the new Walmart. I specialize in treating back and neck pain. 80% of all people at some time in their life will experience back and neck pain. That 80% could be you right now. If you're experiencing headaches, back or neck pain, I'm offering a free exam with x-rays to determine the cause of your suffering. To make an appointment at the Hill Chiropractic Center, call 632-3334. Thank you.
Liberty Street Market on the top of the hill on Liberty Street in Martinsville. The place you can stop in and get fresh food quick and easy. Homemade breakfast and fresh Fuzzy's barbecue delivered daily. Breakfast, lunch, or dinner. Liberty Street Market is where you can get great food and a friendly atmosphere. Otis Nunn and his friendly staff, Gary, Nancy, and Christine, want to thank you for your patronage.
Come to see us at Liberty Street Market.
Hi, I'm Mike McCall, and this is Tracy Price. We'd like for you to join us Tuesday afternoons for Poor Man's Guide to Sports Collectibles,
where we'll give you the opportunity to view some fascinating sports collectibles, give you a little information on them, and later on give you a chance to buy directly over the air.
It happens on Tuesday afternoons, 4 to 4:30, right here on SBN.
We're not finished, but the Laurel Park lamps off. Get it together! Right. Nets, baby. Y'all be careful. Be careful on the nets now. It feels great, I tell you. Be back-to-back tournament champions is really great. With this team, you know, after our first 3 games, we were in last place, and we got back up. We fought hard and got back up to 3rd. And we hung around 3rd or 4th place. Then in the last couple of games of the regular season, we went back down to 6th place. And these guys, I can't say enough about these guys, this coaching staff that I have. They really persevered, showed a lot of perseverance and coming back and not giving up, because it was very easy to give it up because, you know, you had those doubting Thomases, but we kept on saying we're going to pull together and the tournament's going to be ours. So we were very happy to be going back to the region. We hope that we can represent the Piedmont District in the way in which it should be represented. I want to thank all the fans and supporters this year. And don't ever give up on the Lancers. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, some point totals now for Laurel Park. Eric Jones finished with 6. Tony Carter finished with 7 points. Jeff Slade finished with 7. Corey Flood finished with 4 points. And Rashad Wall led the Lancers with 29 total points. The player of the year in the Piedmont District. We'll run down Patrick County statistics right now. Corey Reynolds with a total of 5 points. Ray Hilton came up with 17 points. Christian Batchelor with 10. Darian Doss with 4. And Jason Woods with 13. recognize the Fieldale-Collinsville Cavaliers as well as the Laurel Park Lancers, the Cavaliers being the district regular season champions. That trophy will be awarded to the Cavaliers, and of course Laurel Park, the tournament champions. Be sure to join us next week. We'll follow Fieldale-Collinsville and Laurel Park to the finals, or to the regional championship tournament. We're up in Rustburg, where Fieldale-Collinsville will play the runner-up in the Seminole District. Laurel Park will face the Seminole District champion. So be sure to tune in to WMVA 1450 for that, starting Tuesday night and Wednesday night. And as Fieldale-Collinsville accepts their award for the district champion, want to congratulate all the teams this season for a job well done. That's going to do it for SBN basketball tonight. For my cameraman Pete Bloom and Paul Davis, and stats done by Doug Hubbard, I'm Ed McGee. Thanks for joining us.